Hi guys, I'm Phil and today I want to talk to you about motorcycle stands. So as you can see, I've been spending some money and I've purchased an abba Superbike stand. Now let me tell you a story. A few years ago I had a Suzuki GSR 750. I also had a Paddock Stand. Now if you're new to biking, a Paddock Stand basically gets the back wheel off the ground so you can clean and loop your chain, clean the wheel easily, scrub your tyres down. The problem with some Paddock Stands are that there's a two-person job. So although I had managed to do it by myself, actually leaning over, trying to push at the back of the stand while stabilising the bike can be a little bit of a nightmare, very scary. I actually lost the bike. I was trying to push down on the stand, the bike slowly went over and I managed to grab the bike and take all the weight of it and it slowly went to the ground. But as you can imagine, seeing your pride and joy go over is not ideal. The advantage of this stand over others is it's meant to be very, very simple, just a one-person job to get the bike completely off the ground.
So the first thing I'm going to do is remove all the packaging, and by following the manufacturer's instructions I'll show you step by step how it works. I did actually buy the Superbike stand to lift the rear wheel off the ground and also the abba front lift arm, and the two come a little bit cheaper if you buy them together. I'm following the instructions supplied but slightly paraphrasing them for my Triumph Speed Triple, as this abba stand can be used on over 350 bikes. Firstly, fit the gold T-bar through the hole on the stand and wind in the nut. Next, slide the gold standard sleeve over the thread. Now mine didn't slide over it, I had to use a little pressure to wind it into the nut. Next, screw the black thumb screw into the base of the stand. Then I had to check the fittings from the kit supplied, that they are suitable to fit both sides of my bike. With the bike leaning on its own side stand, fit the handle section to the left hand side of the bike, with the stand in front of the prop stand. Inserting the fitting into the hole on the side of my bike. Walk around to the other side of the bike and slide the small section of the stand over the base of the handle section previously fitted, being careful not to push the handle section off. Tighten thumb screw securely as tight as possible by hand. Tighten the large T-bar hand tight. This just needs a few turns to take the slack out of the stand. Stand the bike upright, ensuring the handlebars are straight. Hold the handlebar of the bike with your left hand and pull out the extension lever to the top. Then lift the bike with your right hand, pulling forwards. That's it, according to the instructions, and they were right. I obviously went around to check the bike to make sure it was secure, which it was. Now this was the first time I had fitted the stand. The more practice I had, the easier it became. If you look closely, you will see when I lowered the bike, a plastic end cap came out of the tube. This had actually cracked. I'm going to get it replaced, but it's important that I point this out, as it affects something in the next stage of lifting the front wheel off the ground. So now I'll move on to fitting the abba front lift arm. Firstly, slide the tube section of the front lift arm over the base of the Superbike stand. When fitted correctly, the top thumb screw should be closest to the upright of the stand. Fit the Superbike stand in the normal way, making sure that the front lift tube is touching the upright of the Superbike stand. The instructions say the tube should be free to slide along the base of the stand. Now, mine didn't, but I think that's because the plastic end cap broke and I wasn't getting the ground clearance that I needed. Next, slide the tube along the base approximately a quarter of the way. Slide the first arm through the tube. Use the tube closest to the right hand side of the stand. The arm should be pushed through as close as possible to the stopper bolt at the other end. Next, slide the second arm through the other tube with the pin facing outwards and horizontal to the ground. The arm is adjustable forward and back. Then tighten the thumb screw on the side of the tube. I was supplied with a fixing which went into the hub of the rear wheel, called a hub spindle. On a single-sided swinging arm motorcycle, there is no provision to locate the strap when using the front lift arm. On other bikes, you could use a swinging arm or a bobbin. Feed the lifting strap around the wheel fixing and back through the buckle of the strap. Now the next part is very important, so I've tried to make this as clear as possible. Fit the loop of the strap around the lifting pin and pull tight. Fitting the loop over the strap of the pin will ensure the buckle doesn't slide up when lifting the machine. It is also very important that when looking from the rear of the bike after the strap has been fitted, that the strap is vertical. This ensures the bike is pulled down straight when lifting. Finally, by pushing down or leaning on the back of the bike while simultaneously pulling the lifting strap up, the front of the machine should raise from the floor. I found that I needed to use all my weight on the back of the bike, and then it was easy. But I am only 11 stone and not as buff as I would like to be. It really doesn't take long to fit this to the bike once you have practiced it a few times, and it is a one-person job. I'll be using the stand for bike maintenance videos soon, so I'll keep you updated to what I think of it long term, but my first impressions are I'm very impressed. It may not be the cheapest stand on the market, but like anything, you get what you pay for. And should I ever decide to sell my bike, or have a friend who wants to use it on their bike, all we have to do is buy a compatible fitting kit and not a complete new stand. Don't forget to subscribe, and if this video has helped you, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, then please leave them in the comments below. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hi guys, I'm Phil, and today I want to talk to you about paddock stands and noisy van drivers. Hi guys, I'm Phil, and today I want to talk to you about paddock stands. Hi guys, I'm Phil, and today I want to talk to you about paddock stands. No, I don't. What's going on? Now there's people coming. Can you hear them? I'm going to go and turn it off. And if you have any questions, then please leave.
So what I'll do is turn the camera off.